Do you suffer with brain fog, maybe as part of a fatigue-related condition? In this video, we're going to explore what it is, some of the things that cause it, and what you can do to help heal it. So firstly, what is brain fog? Brain fog can show up in a number of different ways. It can show up in forgetfulness, like you walk into a room and then you can't remember why you walked there in the first place. It can feel like your brain is just not functioning the way it should. It's almost like your brain's moving through treacle and you're not getting to the thoughts or the answers you're trying to get to. It can also be a physical discomfort, like there's a kind of fogginess, like a headache. It can be at the front of your head, at the back of your head, all over your head, but it feels like a fog in our head. So what are some of the things that cause brain fog, particularly in the context of fatigue-related conditions? So I'm going to map them from three different levels, from our mental body, our emotional body, and our physical body. So we can have brain fog caused by our mind being overactive and overworked. If we have an ongoing pattern of anxiety, maybe there's maladaptive stress response, maybe we're constantly trying to think our way to a feeling of feeling safe, almost like a computer that has too many programs open at once, and then everything starts to run more slowly. Emotional causes of brain fog can be that we have become emotionally overloaded, and it sometimes feels like our emotions are like a washing machine that just sort of going round and round and round, or they get to the point they've become numb and shut down. And as a result, our brain starts to go into a sort of shutdown mode where it's just not functioning the ways that it should normally do so. The third category of brain fog is physical systems such as our digestive system, our hormones, our endocrine system, and our immune system. Now, one of the most common physical causes of brain fog is food reactions or intolerances, where we have what's called leaky gut and undigested food particles start to leak into our bloodstream. Our system responds as though they're a pathogen, and we have an inflammation response, which can often include, and sometimes of which the primary symptom can be, experiencing brain fog. And so that fogginess in our brain can actually be due to our digestive system and the food that we eat. Another system that's often commonly imbalanced in fatigue-related conditions is our hormones. If our hormones are out of balance, that can massively affect our cognitive function. Thirdly, our immune system. If our immune system is particularly like autoimmune conditions where we're overreacting, our system is seeing things as a danger and a threat that they're not, then the symptoms are actually the inflammation that's produced in response. Brain fog can be a symptom of inflammation. So when it comes to addressing brain fog, we first need to decode your brain fog. We need to figure out which variables, which factors are driving it in the first place, and then we can look at having interventions to address those factors. So to again walk through these categories to give a few clues of what we might need to do. If we have mental causes of brain fog, we probably need to work to regulate and to calm our mind and our nervous system. I recently produced a video here on the Optimum Health Clinic YouTube channel, 5 steps to reset your nervous system. That will be a helpful place to unpack this further. If it's emotional factors driving our brain fog, we need to work to better hold and process and metabolize our feelings. And as we do that, and as our system can settle and calm, then we can start to create more space in our mind. Thirdly, if the drivers of our brain fog are physical imbalances, we need to address those. It may be that we need to do work on things like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Maybe we have parasites. Maybe we just have sort of ongoing gut dysbiosis. So addressing that would be important. It may be that we need to look at certain foods that particularly are triggering that brain fog. We need to work to balance our hormones. Particularly if we're perimenopausal, there may well be things we can do with hormones and wider lifestyle factors to bring more balance. Thirdly, with our immune system. Now, it may be that one of the factors driving up our immune system is actually a dysregulated nervous system, but there are also specific interventions we can do to look at things like histamine tolerance. There's testing we can do to understand what may be happening. We may need to look at mast cell activation syndrome, or MCAS. So there are a number of factors here that we can test for, that we can then have intervention for, that we can then start to really get to the bottom of what may be driving brain fog. I'll leave you with a final thought. Think about brain fog as being a symptom of other things in the system that are out of balance. It's not about just treating the symptom, it's about understanding the imbalance that's driving that and then addressing that. I hope that's been helpful. If you'd like to explore how we here at the Optimum Health Clinic can help you get to the bottom of your brain fog and help you have a roadmap to address it, please do book a free discovery call, which you can do at theoptimumhealthclinic.com. We'll walk through your case, we'll explain how we may be able to help, and then we can, if we think we can, we'll walk you through the potential options to do that. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.